You excited?
A little bit.
just a smidge. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Clams. I'm Will, here in Ketchikan, Alaska. Got in yesterday, went to sleep right away. We were up at the crack of dawn today, out for some salmon. I'm on a friend's charter, so I don't know how everything totally works. We're going for salmon, halibut. We got 2 days of fishing, but it's their charter and I'm here as a guest, so I'm going to be very polite and kind of wait and see what everyone's doing and, you know, find out what the score is. But it should be a really fun time. We have an incredible captain, and hey, look at this. Already on. They're already catching them. But I'll show you guys some of the action. I'm not sure how the cooking's gonna go because I think you process it and send it off. So we'll see. I'm gonna learn as you learn. It's all brand new to me, so I'm just excited to learn a new fishery. Let's go down and check out the action. All right, just want to introduce you guys to the captain.
How's it going, guys? Hunter Farr here. We're in Ketchikan, Alaska. We're heading down about 40-50 miles away out of Clover Pass. Heading down to a spot called the Pinnacle. There's been a bunch of cohos down there, some pinks. Hopefully we can get a king or two in our halibut. See what happens.
All right, that only took an hour to convince him to talk.
Yeah, camera shy a little bit, but we'll make it work.
No, we're good. So heading out, and what is it, about 2 hours?
About a 2 hour drive, yeah.
2 hour drive, so we'll see you soon.
Alright, so today we're looking for, we need 6 cohos a person. We can get 6 pinks a person. We're allowed 1 king per person. It needs to be over 28 inches. You're only allowed 1 a year right now. So Bryce already got 1 yesterday, so now we need 4 more. We got halibut we're gonna go try to get today, and that's 1 per person as well. And right now it needs to be under 36 inches. And they're closed on Friday, so we didn't get them yesterday, but they're open today and tomorrow, so hopefully we can find a bunch of those. Okay.
So if you didn't know, this is one of the greatest regulated fisheries. I don't know, disagree with me, but it is. But
it's strict here, and they change it every year too.
It's strict, but it's one of the most healthy fisheries, which is funny. They're doing something right here that they can't get right a lot of other places. So even though it's strict, it's working, because these guys yesterday have absolutely crushed the salmon.
We're gonna do it again today. Oh, that one's on. Go ahead, you can take it out of the pool.
He's tension on it the whole time like that.
Oh, no.
Keep cranking on him. Keep cranking, crank.
Whew.
Gotta hold up your fish. That is a weird looking
There we go. I'm done. Trying.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
There you
Oh,
go.
there, crank on him.
Are you breathing?
Huh?
Are you breathing?
A little bit.
Don't pump.
It's hard not to. I'm used to pumping.
Can I grab?
You tired from yesterday?
A little bit.
Ready, Kevin? Black mouth, yeah.
I could tell that thing was gnarly. Right behind us.
So that's a king, so you got to measure, yeah?
Yep.
And what's the size?
28.
28.
Now I think we're under.
Short.
Just short. And we're on again. This is wild. It's been non-stop.
You can leave them tied up against it.
Okay. All right, so that's a pink salmon.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so we got coho.
Density on those is way.
So far, we've had coho, king, and now pink. And a waterman.
Is that a silver? Yep. It's a beefcake.
Nice one, Bryce.
I'm biting.
What you got, Aaron?
It's a monster.
Oh, right here, this side. Greg got him. No, not that one, Kevin. Hold on. That one's coming soon.
I thought I saw that move.
All right, so in order, what do you think the eatability is as far as the salmon go? Like, what's the most prized?
Coho is definitely the most prized.
Okay, and you also call coho silver.
Silver, yep.
Okay.
Every salmon species out here has two different names just to make it more confusing. But I think it goes cohos for me. Cohos, kings are like your steak fish if you guys want to fry, bake, barbecue, that kind of stuff. Cohos are the best, kings are good. And then for smoking, definitely pinks are the best, most oil. And then it goes chums are kind of on the bottom of it.
Chums, that's what I was thinking of, okay.
We do have sockeyes out here, but they're more filter feeders, so they don't really bite what we have out for them.
Gotcha.
So we don't get very many of them.
What did a pink also go by?
Humpy.
Humpy, okay.
Yep. Humpy's for pink.
There it is.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Ah! Come on.
Come on. You got a king? Get him in the boat, Will. Come on, Will. Come on, baby. Get him in the boat, man. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Whew! Oh.
That's a fillet right there. That's a beefy one.
All right.
Another one. Get him in the boat, boys. Is that a pink?
Nope, another coho.
Silver? Gotta hold that one up, Will.
All right.
That's a good one. They're both good fish.
Well, so far it's been nothing short of insane. I don't even know. I think we got about 10, 11 fish in the boat already. It's pretty crazy. And they're like, oh, it's a little slower than yesterday. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. But so far, very fun. I'm gonna fish for a bit, put the camera down. We'll film a little more later. I think we're going multi-species today. So we're gonna keep hitting the salmon right now, and then we're gonna go for halibut, and then I'm not sure, I think we're going for something else too, but so far wild. Absolutely, just so much fun. This is incredible. All right, Cody, this is for redemption.
Yeah, hopefully it stays on.
It's staying on.
Net to the face.
Ah.
This one's definitely bigger than Will.
That looks like a pretty good one there.
What do you got? Seaweed on there?
I'm having a stroke having not the pump. Like,
it's everything.
it's against everything I've ever done my entire life.
I was gonna say everything you tell your charters to do. Oh, he's a little guy.
That's bait for the next one I'm gonna catch.
Oh, it doesn't get much better. Oh no! Open the door! He's like a seasoned pro. Look at this relaxed stance.
Oh, dude, I got you. I got you covered on that one. Yeah. That won't happen again.
Oh.
Open the door.
You got the one sailfish.
It's like awfully aggressive.
Can you see the mouth? Is it a king?
No.
Can you see? What can you see?
The flasher.
That's a lively one. Oh!
That's it.
What is that? That's not very different.
Put him back.
Get your picture at the king.
There you go, king. They got the black mouth.
It's going back.
There you go. Just wanted to visit with you. He heard you were up here in Alaska. Wanted to see the celebrity.
If he goes black, that's okay too.
Aaron, thanks for grabbing my beer.
Yeah, I got you.
Got the cat.
How did yours come in first? Oh, come on.
And I hooked mine like 45 minutes after you. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It wasn't big enough. I let it on go.
Is that what happened?
That's what you get.
Oh man.
Oh, this one's shooting out eggs.
People ask me fish different down south.
Eat them.
Eat them. So, just so you know, I got my fish in.
Mine wasn't big enough. I only catch trophies.
Trophy fish only. All right. So, one of the things that we haven't been shown, we are bonking them, braining and bleeding, putting them in the ice, just so that you know. But while things are hectic up here, throw them on the ice first and get reset. There you go. So, you have the two gill plates, and if you follow that line up, yep.
Oh, watch your hand. There it went.
Go. And he's pretty much bled from just picking him up.
Oh yeah, look at that.
There you go. There we go. We went. Open the door! Oh, the finesse. You see the finesse on this?
Slow and low, baby.
Listen. This is the professional. All right, Kev, bring in that king. 28-inch king. It was like a clinic, Kevin. Thank you. That was textbook.
I know.
Textbook.
Yeah.
Keep the heart rate low.
Another double up.
Get the
Get the net. Get the door.
Open the door.
Open the door. Get the net. Are you gonna bring this one in this time?
We'll see.
Deciding?
I plan on it. Keep it.
There you go. Oh!
Bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
There you go.
That's a juicy one.
Oh yeah.
Chunky.
That's a beefcake right there. Holy crap.
Oh, you gotta hold that one up.
Cake pantyhose.
Dude.
That is
one
a
up.
beast.
Yeah.
All right, you made up for the other one. You know? That is a honker, man.
Their brains are a little different. Alright, let's try that again.
Yeah, hold that thing up. There we go. So we're 4 away from a 5-man limit. Cody's got one on. There you go. Now we're 3 away from a 5-man limit. Nice save, Cody. Yeah.
Disoriented.
That's a limit. And now what?
In peace.
That's my area. Oh man, I almost
There we go. Welcome back to New York, guys. That was one heck of a trip. Just to give you a heads up, so I got some fish. You drop it off, so all you get is the fillets. You can specify, but like I said, I was on someone else's charter. I didn't want to rock the boat, so basically I just kind of took what came my way, you know? And what came my way was some pretty beautiful pieces of salmon. So right here we have coho salmon, also known as silver salmon, and it's just a beautiful piece of fish. What we're gonna do a cold salt cured salmon salad. So I'm gonna pin bone that piece, and then the other thing I want to point out too is all the cooking, well, not all of it, I did get to cook one time, but the majority of the cooking is going to be here in New York. So I hope you enjoy that. But let's start prepping this salmon. It's actually going to be a 12-hour prep, so I'm going to prep it and then we'll prepare the dish tomorrow, actually. So salmon has these little pin bones, like any fish, that go pretty far down, probably to about there. So I have my tweezers, and we're just gonna start picking those out. And that's one thing about salmon, they come out really easy. Some fish, it's a little bit hard, but also because this was frozen, it makes it a lot easier. They come out a heck of a lot easier. And I like doing this more than cutting that out. See if I could do it with my left hand so maybe you can see a little bit better. But get a hold of the bone and you pull outward and it should come right out like that. Also, if you see any tools or seasonings in my videos that you're wondering where to get those, I have an Amazon store set up that links you to the majority of the stuff I use, like these tweezers and things like that. That's in the description. You can go click that. And yeah, it does a little bit of damage to the meat, but minimal, and you lose a lot less than if I was to try to cut those out. So I like this process a lot better. So the other thing that I want to point out is that one of the recommendations that they do on the charter boats up there, and you can look it up, But to kill off any parasite in the salmon, you have to freeze it. And they suggest 7 days. So from the time, it's actually been 7 days, from the time that we caught this salmon, and we're still up in Alaska, and then I got back to New York, and then the salmon was shipped. It's been 7 days, so this is good to go. And then, of course, cooking it. This is going to be a rare preparation, or a raw preparation, I should say. A raw preparation, so it's very important that this salmon had been frozen pre-eating. Okay, I'm only going to use half of this fillet. The other half we're going to cook off for lunch today. Look at that, though. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is it. I'm not putting any sugar. We're just putting sea salt. And we're going to cover this in salt, let it sit for 12 hours, and then we'll wash that salt off and slice up the salmon for the salad. That's it. I'll see you guys in 12 hours. And also, just so you don't feel that you missed out on anything, I'm doing kind of this specialty recipe for you guys, for myself, just right now. And not just for you guys, it's something that I want to try and do something a little bit different with the salmon than just your regular, I don't know, yogurt sauce with dill or something. But just so you know, that other piece, that's all we're doing. Salt, pepper, seared, probably going to squeeze a little bit of lemon on it. Good to go. Sometimes there really is just something magical about perfectly seared piece of fish. Nice crispy skin. 12 hours later, took the salmon out of the fridge and I gave it a rinse. This is a very, very quick cure. I mean, 12 hours isn't quick, but compared to other cures, it's pretty quick. Alright, we're going to remove the skin, which could be interesting after the cure. Let's see. And I'm gonna utilize the skin. We're not gonna get rid of it because I want to cook it off and make cracklings. So if there's a little bit of meat on there, that's okay. So now with this, I'm gonna cut it into strips and we're gonna pan fry it. Now my salmon, we're going to cut into pieces like that. Okay, I'm going to put this aside and we're going to cook off the skin. So I want this nice and brown on the skin. I'm gonna let it get really crispy. Also, by leaving that little bit of meat on there, it stopped the skin from completely curling when I put it into the pan. But that's what I'm looking for, that nice brown, golden brown color. Now we're gonna flip these. That one looks good. So these are going to act almost like croutons in our salad. All right, now we'll make our dressing. So I have 2 bird's eye chilies, also just called Thai chilies. Now, this dressing a lot of times is made in a mortar and pestle, but we're gonna just use our knife. Okay, 2 cloves of garlic. And these instead, like I said, instead of using a mortar and pestle or our knife, we're gonna grate these really, really fine. So this dressing is gonna be a take, if you wanna look it up, it's a take on Nam Jim, which is a Thai dipping sauce that they use for like all meats. A lot of seafood, a lot of chicken, a lot of steak, but it hits on all levels, salty, sweet, sour. It's really a great sauce. Okay, next ingredient, a couple of limes. Do about a spoonful of raw sugar. Now traditionally this would be with rock sugar, but I have sugar in the raw, which is okay. And everybody's favorite, fish sauce. And then we're gonna mix this and adjust for taste. We might add a little more spice to it, or leave it as is. Now normally you would chop up cilantro and put cilantro in there as well, but we're gonna put it in our salad whole leaf. So we're gonna leave the cilantro out of our sauce here. Now some other ingredients for our salad. I have a Long Island tomato because they are in season right now and they are nothing short of amazing. I have here white onion. Do just about half of that. And one green onion. And I have my cilantro. We're gonna throw in the stems as well. Chop those up nice and fine. And then I have mint. And I know that it'll sound weird, but it is a key ingredient. And it really is amazing when you get a nice salty, sour, minty bite. It's like you wouldn't be expecting it to be as good as it is. I'm actually gonna add the skin cracklings on top so that they stay nice and crispy. Throw in our salmon. Now one of the reasons that I cured the salmon and didn't do it just raw is because I kind of wanted to rep Alaska. And what a lot of people do in Alaska is they fish all summer long and then they find ways to preserve their catch. They either salt cure it or they freeze, vacuum seal. It's good for about a year, but they also smoke it. So this was a method of preserving, and I wanted to showcase that. Okay, and then we have our Nam Jim. Break up those onions a little bit. Alright, let's plate up. I have here just some rice I made this morning. We are actually going to use our hand to plate this. And then our crispy cracklings on top. Alright, let's dig in. Now, with the Nam Jim on top, I won't lie, it's a little bit salty, So salted salmon is usually put in a dish called lomi lomi salmon. It's a Hawaiian dish, and it has no dressing. It's just white onion, tomato, green onion, and salted salmon. And that was where I got the idea from. With that said, still pretty good. I would have salted the salmon just a little bit less, maybe like a 3-hour cure, just to tighten it up and give it some body. But and when I say it's salty, it's not over the top with all the other fresh ingredients in there. It cuts through, but someone that's a little sensitive to salt, this would probably come off salty. But for someone like me, I'm pretty happy. Uh-oh. Cops are coming. Everybody be cool. The tomato cuts everything. That actually balances the dish out. The mint balances the dish out. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm probably going to pour the rest of that Nam Jim on top of my rice. Big thank you to Kevin and Bryce for inviting me and Aaron on the trip and including us in your family vacation. It was a trip that I've dreamt about for a long time and never actually thought I would get to go on. So thank you so much. And thank you, Hunter. Incredible captain. I mean, one of the hardest working guys, who's actually from Hawaii, funny enough. But yeah, my heartfelt thank you to everyone involved. And I am going to enjoy this, because I am enjoying this. And I have a couple more coming up. We went for halibut that day. I made that a separate episode. We went shrimping. And man, that might have been my favorite day in Alaska, was catching the spot prawns. It was like nothing I've ever done before. And then went out again and did a little more fishing. So that's all coming up, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you tune in. And thanks again for all the support from everyone. The fact that you're sharing the channel is just amazing. It's grown beyond anything I ever expected. I didn't expect to still be even doing the channel, but I'm having so much fun doing it and getting to do such amazing things like this trip. And it's pushing me to kind of think of recipes I wouldn't normally do, which is nice. And it gets the creative juices flowing, and it makes you push outside of the box. So that's a big thanks to you guys for supporting the channel so that I can do that. All right. Thank you, and I will see you on the next one.